I always, had this struggle where I was doing like productive things. So I was recording maybe a YouTube video or sending the cold outreach emails, going to the gym. But after that, I always asked like these questions in the communities like, okay, what the fuck can I do now? I did my meditation, gratitude journaling, I did record a video, I went to the gym. What the fuck can I do? And I can understand that, like, for me, I would just lay in bed and then, yeah, I know, just scroll on like my phone and go on social media and just waste time generally because there was nothing else for me to do. Nowhere was it explained how to fill this gap of time in until I watched one of Hamza's videos, which is on monk mode, and he explained how to fill in that gap. And I tested this out. I've been testing this out for a while, and I think I have adapted it a little bit, and it works phenomenally for me. And I urge you to try it out as well. So what I do is I make a timetable, and you would want immediately to do one of the biggest tasks that you have for the day, like the one task that I talked about in the previous video. I want you to do that as soon as you can. So I wake up, but because of some circumstances, I start my day with a podcast. But ideally, you would just wake up, sit here, put on the video, and start recording. That's basically it. That's what you want to do. Then you do your meditation, your gratitude journaling. You do those. You go do your morning routine. You wash your face and you eat your breakfast. You weigh yourself. You take a progress pic if you're into that stuff. Then what do? You go record another video maybe, or you work on another like deep work task on your goals. So your goal might be to, become a great copywriter. Okay, you need work. You need to send cold outreach emails. Or maybe you're like building a TikTok page, so you need to upload some videos and you have to edit those in CapCut and stuff. You have to do all of that. But then, what do we have? Okay, you go to the gym, you're home, and now you have the rest of the day. You basically have nothing to do. Maybe you have a book and you read a couple of pages, but even that's done in like 30 minutes. So yeah, okay, what now? Well, the way that I fill up the empty time is what Hamza called the basic attack. So like the thing you do throughout the day, and then your heavy attacks are like the big tasks you do towards your goals. How do you fill up that gap? What I am doing right now is I'm either reading books, so I just grab a random book. I mean like self-improvement, not like fiction. So maybe this one, or I'll have like ebooks on my phone, for example, or maybe I'll grab, I don't know, like fucking a guidebook from First Man or something, like the fitness guide that he has. You do that. Or I'm like watching an educational podcast, the ones that I like, which also Hamza recommended. Modern Wisdom. I like to watch Andrew Huberman, and those are the two that I really enjoy watching. The other ones I don't really fuck with them that much. You watch those and you just learn from them. You learn from them and then you go apply it in your life. And then like me, I can come and teach the stuff. So I've been trying Hamza's monk mode. I learned it, I applied it, now I can teach you about it. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm watching like these YouTube videos, like the longer ones. So the ones that I really, really recommend you to watch. Obviously, you can watch Hamza's videos. He has some very good long style videos. Don't watch his like dopamine rushing bullshit videos. You're gonna watch First Man. I really, really am starting to enjoy his videos because this guy, he speaks very calmly. He explains the subjects very well. And he always talks about the male advantage, which you will come to know about as well. So Hamza and First Man, top tier. Another one which I like for fitness mainly, even though he doesn't have these long ass videos, I like Revival Fitness because this guy is authentic as fuck. He never lies. Like if it wasn't for him, I would just still be spinning my wheels. Like I wouldn't have made any like significant amount of progress if it wasn't for this guy. So these three YouTubers is what I watch. Hamza, First Man, he has a lot of videos, by the way. I'm nowhere near watching them. And Revival Fitness. So when you have nothing to do, you either grab a book, you either watch a podcast, you either watch a video from one of these three channels. The things you learn, you don't necessarily have to go and apply them. But when you get an idea, so say I lay in bed and I get a video idea, I make a note on my phone so I can remember it. And then I just set up the setup and I record a video about it. When I get an idea, like, so for example, I watched the podcast or I mean the YouTube video by First Man about mewing. Mewing is something you can do like throughout the day. So I've been trying to mew more and more and more throughout the day because that is something that I learned. And after a while, I will get the results and then I will teach it to you guys again. And here is where the big bucks come in. Ideally, you would watch content that resonates with the goals that you want. Me, it's a bit difficult. I have not really found a good source of videos or educational material that will help me towards growing this audience. The only book I really know of is How to Win Friends and Influence People. That one. Then for bulk, obviously, I'm watching Andrew Huberman. He's always talking about health and stuff. I'm watching First Man, great fitness advice. Revival Fitness, great fitness advice. I have fitness goals for 2023. I want to achieve those. So I make the educational content that I watch and consume in my spare time. I make it resonate with my goals. That's very important. If you're able to somehow link your goals with the content that you're consuming, you will get this effect, so they will meet somewhere and then boom, you'll skyrocket. It's incredible. And the common argument is that watching content, it's it's bullshit, you shouldn't do that, it's wasting your time. But agree with me that it's infinitely better than playing video games or reading fiction or playing on your iPad fucking games or going on your computer. I don't know what you're doing, but can you not agree that watching educational podcasts, educational videos, reading books non-fiction, the great fucking works, don't you think that is much, much better than fucking smoking weed and jacking off and playing video games? Because I honestly think it is. So you focus on your main tasks and then you fill in the rest of your day with learning. If you're able to do that, in 2 years, you will be unrecognizable. My name is Danny. I want to help improve your life one level at a time. In the description, you'll see a couple of links. I'd suggest you go through those on your own. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment, and I will see you next.